A free turbine is a not directly connected to the power output shaft. B. Connected directly to the propeller and compressor. C. Connected directly to the gas turbine and compressor. D. Connected directly to the power output shaft.
On track. Connected directly to the power output shaft is the correct answer. On a turboshaft engine, the output shaft may be coupled directly to the engine turbine, or the shaft may be driven by a turbine of its own. The latter is known as a... Bravo! Free turbine is the answer. The picture shows the fluid flow orientation in an air compressor of a gas turbine. What is the type of fluid flow orientation shown? Great thinking! Radial type is the right choice. This type of gas turbine used as dash. Right choice. Power plant is the best answer. What is the rating used for turboprop engines that combines the shaft horsepower and the thrust developed at the engine exhaust? Nah. You're right. Equivalent shaft horsepower is the correct answer. What is the effect of increasing air temperature on the thrust produced by a gas turbine engine? You got it. Your choice, thrust decreases, is right. In the majority of helicopters, the thrust generated by the gas generator is absorbed by the... Strong choice. Free power turbine is the right answer. A tool that uses gas as a fluid to rotate the turbine with internal combustion, namely dash. Perfect. Gas turbine engine is the correct choice. What is the constant pressure thermodynamic cycle used by a gas turbine engine called? Nice selection. Brayton cycle is the correct and valid answer. What happens to the air as it passes through the compressor stages in a gas turbine? Clear logic. Your choice, its volume decreases, while pressure and temperature increase is sound and 100% true. For the low-pressure spool of the turbofan, which statement as below are correct? You chose all above. And it is correct. Air and dash is the ingredients that combined to spin generator for electricity. Solid response. Natural gas is a valid choice. How is the air-fuel mixture ignited in the combustion chamber of a gas turbine? Valid point. By an igniter or spark plug is true. What is the purpose of the starting device in the operation of a gas turbine? Correct response. To turn the shaft and initiate the turbine's rotation is the most accurate answer. In a gas turbine system, how is the air compressor connected to the turbine? Nice work. You chose mechanically coupled to the turbine, and it is correct. Question 69. The steels that are used in the manufacture of turbine fins are? Excellent. 3 strong alloy steels is a brilliant choice. Compressor will squeeze air until the air get hotter and air dash increase. Great job. Pressure is the accurate answer. On a twin-spool turboshaft engine, the free turbine is connected to the... Nicely done. Output gearbox is a solid answer. What type of compressors are usually used in an industrial gas turbine? Smart pick. Axial is the correct choice. Turboshaft engines are ideal for helicopter operation because of their good thinking. High power and lightweight is the right answer. What is the typical maximum output of an aero-derivative gas turbine? Well done. Up to 40 mundubs is the right choice. In gas plus diesel combined cycle, which one is not available? Sharp thinking. Supercharging is the right choice. In aviation, turboshaft engines are commonly used in applications. Correct. Helicopters and auxiliary power units is the right answer. What is the purpose of water injection in a gas turbine engine? Right again. To increase takeoff thrust is a valid answer. Turbine convert dash ash dash energy to dash dash energy? Exactly. A chemical mechanical makes sense, and it is right choice. A turboshaft engine is made up of two major parts assemblies. Well reasoned. The gas generator and the power section is the correct choice. Where are the stator blades of the compressor attached to? Excellent choice. Compressor case is the right answer. In combined cycle, which one is correct order? Good job. Your answer compressor CC gas turbine has chimney works well here. The single spool turboshaft engine has main parts as smart move. Compressor, burning chamber, turbine, and power shaft is an accurate answer. In turboshaft, torque measurement is taken from the well picked. Reduction gearbox is the correct answer. What are the basic components of turbofan engine? Nice selection. Inlet, fan, compressor, combustor turbine, nozzle is the correct and valid answer. How does positive displacement compressor works? Well done. Reducing volume of gas and increasing pressure is the right choice. What types of gas turbine engines do you know? Right again. Turbojet, turbofan, turboprop, turboshaft is a valid answer. Torque measurement in a gas turbine engine is. Good job. Your answer required only when the turbine drives a propeller works well here. And a PU is usually rotated during start-by. Exactly. An electric starter makes sense and it is right choice. Most of the mixed turbofan engines now are. You chosen. And it is correct. Always, regeneration will not result this. Clear logic. Your choice increases network output is sound and 100% true. A free turbine is usually found on a perfect. Turboprop is the correct choice. How does dynamic compressor works? Valid point. Increasing kinetic energy and increasing pressure is true. What happened in combustion chamber? Well reasoned. Fuel will injected and it burned with hot air is the correct choice. Vibration pickups are located. You got it. Your choice on both fan and turbine cases is right. How combined cycle work? Solid response. Gas turbine exhaust heating up steam boiler is a valid choice. And a PU consists of? Bravo! A powered compressor and load compressor is the answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Well picked. Contact Narayan Changda is the correct answer.